everyone, welcome to an exciting new adventure with Ichigo Kurosaki, the brave and powerful Soul Reaper from Bleach. Get ready for a fun filled story full of spirits, mysteries, and of course, a little bit of Ichigo's cool sword moves. One sunny afternoon, Ichigo Kurosaki was walking home from school, looking a little bored. His friends, Orihime and Chad, were busy with their own things, and Ichigo just wanted some peace and quiet. But of course, peace didn't last long for Ichigo. As he walked past the park, Ichigo suddenly heard a strange noise coming from the trees. It sounded like someone was in trouble. Ichigo rushed over to the park and found a small, glowing spirit trapped inside a magical barrier. The little spirit looked scared and helpless, and it immediately called out to Ichigo, "Help! Please, I'm stuck!" Ichigo blinked and tilted his head. "What are you doing here, little guy?" he asked. The spirit explained it was a lost guardian of the forest who had accidentally wandered too far from its home and got trapped by an evil spirit. Without hesitation, Ichigo knew what he had to do. He pulled out his sword, Janjatsu, and said, "Don't worry, I'll get you out of here." So the battle begins. Suddenly the ground shook. A dark, shadowy figure appeared in front of Ichigo. It was a mischievous spirit with glowing red eyes, causing trouble in the park. "Ha ha ha ha! You think you can stop me? I'm the shadow spirit. I love causing trouble." Ichigo narrowed his eyes. "I don't like bullies, especially ones that messy with my friends." He raised Janjutsu high and got ready for action. With a flash of light, he charged at the shadow spirit with his powerful sword. The shadow spirit was fast, darting around like a cloud of smoke. But Ichigo was faster. He swung Janjutsu left and right, slicing through the shadows as the spirit tried to dodge every strike. The spirit laughed, but it was clearly getting frustrated. Ichigo grinned. "I know your tricks, Shadow Spirit. You're not getting away." With one final swing, Ichigo broke through the spirit's dark barrier, and the shadow spirit disappeared with a puff of smoke. With the evil spirit gone, the magical barrier that trapped the little guardian spirit shattered. The little spirit floated in the air, looking so happy and free. "Thank you, Ichigo, you saved me," it cheered. Ichigo scratched his head and smiled. "It was nothing, just doing what I do best, protecting people." The little guardian spirit, now free, revealed that it had one last gift for Ichigo. "As a thank you, I will give you the power to see hidden spirits and protect them whenever they need help." With a flash of light, Ichigo felt a strange power flow into him. Now he could see all kinds of spirits, big and small. As Ichigo was about to leave the park, the little spirit floated beside him. "Hey, Ichigo, I know you are busy, but would you like to visit the spirit world someday? There are so many cool things there. Cool spirits and cool adventures." Ichigo laughed. "I don't know about visiting the spirit world just yet. But maybe one day. Thanks for the offer, little birdie. Ichigo walked back home, his heart feeling light, even though he was just an ordinary high school student. Today, he would be a hero, not because of big battles or dangerous enemies, but because he helped someone in need. And just as Ichigo walked through his front door, he heard his little sister Yuzu calling from the kitchen, Ichigo, you're late for the dinner. Ichigo grinned, thinking about the day's adventure. I guess some adventures are just meant to be short and sweet, he said, walking into his house with his trusty sword by his side. And so, Ichigo's little adventure ended for the day. But who knows what's waiting around the corner? One thing's for sure, Ichigo Kurosaki will always be there to help those in need, no matter what. Next day, Ichigo got a new challenge. Let's see what happens there. That day it's a bright morning, and in Kakura town, Ichigo Kurosaki was getting ready for school. His dad, Ishin, was running around the house acting silly as usual, and his little sisters, Yuzu and Karen, were busy with their chores. Ichigo was just about to leave when, wait, Ichigo, look! His dad pointed out the window. A small, glowing spirit was floating in the yard. It was a little ghost, but it wasn't just any ghost. It had a big grin on its face and was bouncing around, giggling. Catch me if you can! The little spirit zipped around like a flash, darting from tree to tree, jumping over fences and making strange sounds as it floated by. Ichigo scratched his head. What is the spirit up to? He wondered. The spirit had the kind of energy that could drive anyone crazy. But Ichigo had no time for the tricks. He was a soul reaper after all. The spirit laughed. Catch me, Ichigo, catch me if you can. It zoomed toward the rooftops, teasing Ichigo. Ichigo quickly drew his sword, Zanjutsu, and ran after the spirit. Hey, get back here, he called out, his footsteps echoing in the quiet morning. The spirit was fast, but Ichigo was determined. You won't get away from me that easily, he said, sprinting faster than ever. The spirit giggled. You're too slow, Ichigo. You're never gonna catch me. Ichigo didn't give up. He jumped over fences, leaped across rooftops, and swung his sword in the air. But no matter how fast he ran, the mischievous spirit always stayed one step ahead. Finally, Ichigo got an idea. Okay, little spirit, let's see how you like this. He stopped for a moment, pretending to be tired. The spirit floated in the front of him, thinking it had won. Ha ha ha! I knew you couldn't catch me. But as soon as the spirit came close, Ichigo grinned and quickly swiped Anjutsu through the air, not to attack, but to create a gust of wind that blew the spirit right toward him. The little ghost was caught off guard and floated right into Ichigo's hands. The mischievous spirit stopped giggling and looked up at Ichigo with wide, surprised eyes. Wait, you caught me? It said, a little shy now. Yeah, I did. But why were you causing all the trouble? It said, I'm not trying to be mean, I promise. I'm just lonely. I have been wandering around Karakura town for days and I don't have anyone to play with. I thought maybe I could make people laugh by causing mischief. Ichigo paused for a moment. What do you think you happened next? Guess what Ichigo told? and the spirit did. And don't forget to comment. Let's see who will guess correctly. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also comment which cartoon you want to see in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. See you in the next video.